What is up, all my beautiful people? Hopefully, you guys are having a great night. I know I sure am. As you can see, wearing all my Eagles gear. Eagles just won NFC Championship. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. Couldn't be more happier and proud of my team for sure. So, shout out to Trev and all the Bengal fans out there. Hopefully, your guys' team pulls through, and we'll see what's going on. So it's going to be a quick little stream. We got the Masters going live at 7:30 over on Matt Woods. So I'm just going to hang out and show off some of my books and talk to you guys. So hopefully you're doing great. We're just going to crack into the chat right now. What up, Las Cruces? Hello from New Mexico. Dude is always showing up way before everybody. Get through that. What is up, Hawkster? Hashtag Hawkster was here. Appreciate you, my dude. Matty Ice, you've been killing it, my dude. Hopefully you're having a great night as well. If anybody wants to come hang out, I got the link over on Instagram. I threw it in the homies chat and all that. So, Lady Durs, hello, baby. Hopefully you're having a great night after seeing me go crazy for the game for the past hour. J Hobbies, how you doing, my dude? Hopefully you're having a great night. Sorry, I'm just a little amped up, like I said, from that game. Literally just got over. Been kind of chilling watching it. So, but yeah, as you can see, my theme of all these videos are positivity, mental health, anything going like that. As you can see the banner going around, leave hashtag 1v1 in the chat if you want to talk about something or highlight anything that's been bothering you, or you kind of having a good day or a bad day. I'm going to talk about it and kind of improve on that and see what we can do. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, but I've had a lot of experience with mental health and depression. So I like to share my thoughts and opinions on stuff. What is up, Phil, in his treehouse? Big chillin'. How you doing, my man? Hopefully you're having a great evening. I got a couple trades in, and then I got a big stack of books. So my Sunday lives are kind of my sneak peek of what I got in my past haul from the week, and you'll get a kind of a sneak peek glimpse of my haul before I do my proper video, like I do every week. What is up, Wheelchair Superhero? How you doing, my dude? Hopefully you're having a great evening. Appreciate you being here, just like always. Like one trade, just randomly, so we can keep this rolling. It's going to be kind of short. I'm going to crack it off at 7:30. I got the first trade of Invincible. Watched the cartoon over on Amazon the past week or so. And it's fantastic. I loved it. I never watched it or anything or read any of the books, so I'm going to dig into that. So I'm super excited to read all those. Speaking of great members of the community, Mortal Biggie Shack, you had an awesome stream over there on Brian's channel, man. I love that. Not sure if you watched the Rumble last night, but that was absolutely crazy. And if any of you guys want to talk about the Rumble, I'm down to talk about that as well. And then shout out to Beckerman, big Chiefs fan as well. So good luck to you. He actually AOK'd me Daredevil Born Again, the entire trade, like the entire collection. I've never read it, and it was one of the stories I wanted to dig into, so he just reached out to me. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby, for sure, for sure. The Zebras, yeah, I don't know, what do you mean by that? Enlighten me. I felt bad that the Niners quarterback, Purdy, got hurt, and then Josh Johnson, he got a concussion. So I never like seeing anybody get hurt. That's terrible. What is up, DJ Links? Hashtag Link Squad, always in the building. Hopefully you're having a great evening, brother. Of course, man. You had a great stream, man. I always love seeing all the homies content. But yeah, the Rumble was crazy. Like I said, I don't know if you watched it or anything. Yeah, they're down to their fifth QB. They had Christian McCaffrey at the end running for him, so curious to see what they do with Purdy. Just a random book I picked up. There's a bunch of Darkwing Duck covers. There's like 100 of them at my shop, but I wanted to get the purple variant. I always like to get the blank covers. Yeah, same. I'm glad Cody won. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the Bloodline faction now that Sammy turned on Roman. So I'm curious to kind of see what's going to happen. But I think Cody's going to beat Roman at WrestleMania, and then that's kind of when Roman's going to take a step back. Crazy to see Brock get eliminated so quickly, though, but I'm glad. I didn't want him to win at all. Yeah, make sure everybody after you're done here, you slide over to Matt Wood's channel. He's always having his 7:30 stream with the Blasters. So these are more just kind of sporadic hangouts, just kind of get more comfortable with being live. It's a good little quick live for me to kind of chill before I get a laptop, before I can start getting more serious with my weekly live. So it's hard to talk live, but I'm glad I have chat. I always share the links out. So if anybody wants to come in, I got you with the links for sure. Yeah, dude, there's so many penalties on the defense at the end. Becker, man, what is up, my man? Shout out to you. Hopefully the Chiefs can pull through. I'm down to play the Bengals or the Chiefs, honestly, but some of the main homies are Chiefs fans, so I'm pulling for them. Yeah, I just didn't want to see Purdy go down. that I wanted to see him play. I wanted to see him play us the whole game and kind of see what he could do. My original pick was Eagles 27-14. So, oh, here we go. First person ever using the hashtag 1v1. Start my new job tomorrow with new hours, and I'm excited that we'll be able to spend more time together. Yeah, me too, man. I'm so sick of eating dinner super late. As it is a grind eating dinner at 7, 8 o'clock every single night. So I'm super excited for you, and hopefully it goes well. For sure. There we go. Shop killing it with the community drawings. Beckerman changed his profile picture right there. Absolutely. If you want to check Comics by the Bay, aka Matty Ice, he posted a short with all of Shop's drawings, and Shop's drawings really are awesome to me because they remind me of my grandma's drawing back in the day when I would go to lunch. My grandma would always draw like a little drawing in that kind of style real quick and kind of animated, but kind of goofy like that. And she would always throw her style into it. And it reminds me super a lot of my grandmother that would always put little notes in my lunch boxes. So shout out to Shop doing those amazing drawings for the community. Go Chiefs! Yeah, like I said, I'm cool with either one. I want to see the Chiefs win. I'm pretty sure because of Trev and Beckerman. But again, as an Ohio boy, I do like Burrow. What's up, my dude? What is up, Paul? Hopefully you're having an amazing night. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, for sure. I love him. He's an amazing artist. What is up, Scotty? Hopefully you're having an amazing night. I dropped that link in the homies chat, so if you guys are bored and want to come kick it, for sure. I'm only going until about 7:15. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was a very stressful first quarter. I pretty much lost my voice the entire first quarter. Dr. Van Hoot, Comics from the Spiral Dimension, one of the best YouTube handles on the planet, for sure. Always love seeing that. Everybody just saying hello to everybody. Yeah, for sure. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Another little random book I picked up. This is my LCS. They got a restock on. Let me see if I can get help with the glare. It's the Walking Dead, the original #1. It's the LCS variant, the Pop Shop. I wanted to pick one of those up. I'm going to send it into CBC and have it slabbed because that's my LCS, so I had to support them. Also got one of these dope Scorch variants. I forget the artist who is it, Mac. Yeah, he's doing all the artist splash variants on the Scorch, King Spawn, regular Spawn, and Gunslinger. So I think that's the last one. Anything you guys are reading that you're really enjoying? You guys will appreciate this. Normally, I showed these off in Chris's new comic book day, but I haven't showed them off on my channel. But I picked up my goal of reading more DC this year. Lazarus Planet, We Were Once Gods, #1. And then I got the Action Comics, what's 1051. I heard this was a good jumping on point with that awesome cover. And then I went back and got Flash 790 and Flash 791. I got those on my pull list too, so I'm going to be jumping in, definitely read more DC. Yeah, that cover was sick, man. What is up, Green Machine? Larry, hopefully you're having a fantastic night, my dude. Yeah, I have that too. It's in my stack. I got the art germ. I haven't got to read it yet. I have a fat stack of books I need to read. Yeah, I flipped through it. I wasn't going to buy it originally, but I flipped through it and I saw Doctor Doom and Thanos, and the artwork looked really good, so I grabbed it. Let's see what other books I get. I got Gargoyles #2. Yeah, that's why I got it. I heard the 1 Minute War was going to be good. You guys can hear me all right, right? I always like to check 'cause sometimes I can't tell if my audio is good. Indo Nerd, what is up, my dude? I hope you're having an amazing night. Yeah, the art germ's sick, man. I love it. It's a lot of people's like cover of the year already. I'll flash that one more time. Got that booty on there. Oh, yeah. So I know this is a little bit of controversial topic with everything going on with Justin Roiland, but I got Rick and Morty. They're rebooting the series. This is the new #1. Always going to support that, even though everything that's going on with Justin is pretty tragic. That he's completely kicked off of everything with all his charges, but it's whatever. Awesome. I appreciate you guys. What other? I got this one. This is the what's this amazing? Yeah, Spider #15, the Venom homage cover. Had to grab that. I wish it was all foiled out like the original, but whatever. Oh, is it? Yeah, I just I put a bunch of more Rick and Morty and a bunch of DC on my pull list issue too. No, I hate Fairyland #3. Been a wild ride for sure. I need to read the trade still. Which one? No, it's not. It's just the regular one, not like the original one. It's just the homage. I wish it was embossed. Let me see. Catch up on chat. Yeah, I've been luckily having the weekends off here and there. Honestly, man, I don't just buy 8 covers or anything like that. I normally don't buy more than 1 cover unless it's like Spawn or something like that. So I'm always gonna pick whichever the coolest cover is because normally I'm just buying 1. What is up, Tony? Hopefully you're having an amazing night. I always appreciate you coming. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. So I don't want to miss out on a lot of things. So I'm jumping on, making sure I'm catching up on everything. I got my pull list all set. I just put a new list in as well. Dark Ride #4. Been a super solid book as well. I'm going to do a haul video on all of these, so I'll take more time looking into us. 0.5 Hawk for 8,000. It's wild. Tylex, what is up, brother? If you want to join in, I dropped that link in the homie chat as well. Anybody's always welcome. I got Murder World Wolverine. Murder World's been awesome, but it's weird how they're doing it. It started with like Murder World Avengers and Murder World Spider-Man, Murder World #1. It's a little confusing with the #1s, but if you grab them, I do recommend it. What is up? Where'd you get that? Hopefully you're having an amazing night, brother. Always appreciate you. Yeah, I like I said, it's too expensive to pick up multiple covers for me because my pull list is already huge anyways. So if I was just buying random covers like that, it would just be crazy. I always grab facsimiles. So it was this 347. Yeah, Hawk 347 facsimile. Awesome. Yeah, I got everybody everybody in the watch later list always. Yeah, make sure you like, follow, and obey always on that like button. Brian LCS, huge shout out, killing that 1K. Just put out a new short today, shouting out the whole comic book family. Well, I can't talk, man. Still super excited from the game. But dude was absolutely massive deserving, and now there's a couple other channels we need to rally around and get them to 1K. So massive love to you, brother. Chop and drop. Appreciate you, man. Always showing that support. Yeah, I agree. But it's wild. Like Darkwing Duck, for example. Like I said, there was probably like 10 covers on my LCS. But I'm kind of a Blink variant guy, and I'll grab them when I can. So I just got that one. I dig the purple on that one. Oh, I missed somebody. Hang on. Taylor, what is up, brother? There's another dude. That's the next dude that we need to rally around to get to 1K. So if anybody wants to drop his link that's mods, go ahead. Make sure you go follow him. Dude is just killing the content always. Midnight Suns #5. Book's been off and on for me. I do like it, but I never read Strange Academy, so the character growth was a little weird for me. Yeah, huge, big congrats, man, for sure. Oh, I bet, man. After being at the last game, it was probably so cold. And then this was kind of weird, but I grabbed this cover. They did this on the one of the dark web covers, and this is the Spider-Man number 18. I think this is an homage cover, but they did it for like one of the dark web, so it was weird that they used it again. That was the cover I grabbed. Yeah, there's so many covers of the Darkwing. For sure, man. Appreciate that. Everybody rallying around you is all it needs, man. You get that community up in arms, they'll do the things they need to do. And then I got the Walking Dead Deluxe 55. Got another shipment coming in from Rhino's Comics. Shout out to Chet and Gary B for hooking me up with them. I got some more of them coming on. And off cam, I used it as a short, but I do want to show off this last book I got. This is Thor. Thor number 30. This is the extreme variant. I thought I'm a sucker for I love pink, anything pink in the background of the covers, so I had to grab that one. I think that's it. Oh, one other back issue I grabbed. Shout out to Mark at Legion of Comics. He recommended me read The Punisher, so I went back and got Punisher War Journal Blitz number 1. So I had to grab those. That's better for your wallet, man. Like I said, I'm not a cover whore. So I read everything. So I'm just going to grab the coolest cover I want. There's no need to grab 3, 4, 5 covers of a book I'm reading. So I'm collecting comics for the story. I do collect for covers here and there. But like I said, man, it'll save you a lot of money not collecting all those random covers. Yeah, purple covers, pink covers, stuff like that. I love that. I love that style. Shout out to Lady Fantastic for being here. Always appreciate you. Always been seeing you around on all the lives as well. You've been making your rounds for sure. Making sure I'm not missing anybody. Have a great night, man. Indo Nerd. Like I said, I'm only going to go for another 15, 20 minutes. Had to push the stream back another half hour. I didn't know. I thought the Eagles game would wrap up about 6 o'clock. And with all the injuries and the penalties and stuff like that, I got pushed back to about 6, so I just moved my. It's in the homies chat. 1 second. I think I can. This is why I want a laptop. I think I can do this. Hang on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. Oh. I messed it up. So the link's in the homie chat. I can't pull the link without hang on. Oh wait. Yes, I can. I lied. Bam. Hang on. I'm not dumb. I know this. Bam. There you go, sir. Post it in chat. There we go. Oh, dude, I'm in like 3 or 4 different chats. I swear you were in the homies chat, man. I definitely thought you were in that chat. I'll send you the link after this. I got you, my dude. Group chats are hard to keep up with. I have all my group chat notifications muted, and then I'll just randomly read them throughout the day. All right, Tylex, I'm going to bring you in, my dude.
What's up? Literally, as soon as I dropped the thing in the chat, was like, I'm not in the chat. How rude. As soon as I did that, like, Ryan messaged me and was like, here you go. I got you.
There we go. Awesome. How you doing my night or tonight, my dude?
Good. I just wrapped up my episode of Tunes and Collections. Blake Osborne from Mafia. That went well. A little 30-minute episode. Ain't too long.
Nice. You say a 30-minute intro?
Episode.
Oh, no. Nice.
My intro was like a minute. And then his music video was like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So
shout out to you. I seen you doing all the construction and redoing your room and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What did you use? Are you just buying little like slat pieces? Yeah.
I went to a hardware store. You can go to like Lowe's or Home Depot. It's J Channel for underpinning on trailers. It's J Channel.
Really?
then I found out real quick, and I'm lucky I had the stuff to do it because I've got like all kinds of crap in this house. Even if you put the J channel up, if you want to do this, like you can't just put the J channel up and put books in there because they'll try to lean forward unless they're slabs. So you have to. I got like push pins, and I used spider wire to sew patches on my vest with, and I took spider wire and like ran it across some push pins at the top so they won't come forward. So
That's what Scotty does. He's got the little shelf and he's got like string running across to hold the tops up.
I have thread. I could have done thread too, but I was like, you know what? Spider wire is clear.
Right.
I'll just use it. So
right. Yeah, I need to get like a little floating shelf like that.
That's what I want. Like, how many pounds? This is like a 4-pound test fishing line. So
because I got there these little brackets that you can move and rotate, and they just hang on the wall. That's what I got. But I mean, they're great for what they are. But I'd like to have a whole shelf like that, so I could just have them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Comics by the Bay said you got to do top and bottom. Yeah, see, I wasn't that smart.
Gotcha.
Because it was literally only like I don't even know how much it was, but the J channel was not that much. I can literally go buy another 14-foot section and put it up.
Right. Yeah, I just want something cheap that I can rock out there.
It was with that and the screws. It was $14, and that was at like a small hardware store that's like not a Lowe's or a Home Depot.
Right. For sure. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, look, Biggie's like, yeah, I need more J channel. Yeah, J channel's a thing. Like it's been around for a minute.
Yeah, I need to definitely look into those because just right now I just have this shelf and I just have that stuff back there. So
yeah, I've got one of those things that you got behind you. I've got the exact. I can see it. It's the exact same thing. I've got a little one over here for supplies, but I need to get.
I had these for Funko Pops because they're great for that.
I was about to say I need to get a bigger one over here for supplies because with records and comics and everything and doing DVD, I've got so much supplies that I need like room.
Right. I have another one of these, but it's upstairs and it has all my like girlfriend's like Halo or her Harry Potter Lego sets on them and stuff.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Anything coming up for your channel or anything?
Let's see. Well, of course, next Saturday, I always hang out with your Hangouts, always going on Saturday. And then next Sunday, since there's not an episode of Tunes and Collections, I'm doing my top 10 vinyl purchases from last year.
Oh, that's dope.
I get to see the top 10 records that I got last year, which wasn't a whole lot.
The only 3 records I have 3 Motley Crue records.
Those are good. Mm-hmm. I literally almost got Shout at the Devil last year. I seen it and I just
That's what I have.
Grab it.
That's what I have. Got it at a flea market. I got the Shout at the Devil, the original Pentagon one, not the censored one.
A new flea market near me, like on my way to like dojo when I go take jujitsu. So I go there early before I go to jujitsu, and I found a great booth. It's a young couple. They're wanting to get enough money to start up an actual vinyl store, but they've got tons of good stuff there. Tons.
Yes, that's the one thing about Ohio that sucks is flea markets and stuff. It's only summertime.
Yeah.
Big ass. We're in Ohio, up by Sandusky, like northern. Do you know where like Cedar Point is and stuff like that? I'm about like 30 minutes south of Cedar Point, so northern Ohio. Bearded Comic Bro lives in Cincy, and that's about 3 hours south of me.
Nice.
I love all music. I'm a huge music buff. That's one thing I pride myself on. I just the only thing I just don't listen to country. I'll listen to like classic country if I have to, but other than that, I'm open for anything.
I was about to say 90s stuff and classic stuff. So it's basically stuff that I was raised on. Like any of the country now isn't even country. It's like rock,
right?
Like soft rock or something like that. It's not even country. And the girls are pretty much pop. They're not country either. They're pretty much pop. So I mean, they can split hairs all they want it, but that's.
Oh shit! I didn't know you were in Ohio too. That's not. Portsmouth is like an hour from me, 45 minutes.
Yeah, he's Ohio.
Yeah, that's dope. I didn't know that.
You got a bunch of people here that are from Ohio.
Florida, Comics by the Bay put a video out, and then he tagged like everybody that's from Florida, and there was like 15 people.
Oh no, I love Conway. Conway's the man.
What is up, Dracula? Hopefully you're having an amazing night. Yeah, my dad, he's the one that had all the cassettes and everything. Wait, witty.
Yeah. Hank the Third. I love Hank the Third. He's crazy. Oh my God, he's so crazy. It's great.
Oh, for sure, man. I'd love to link up, and if I'm ever down around that area or up here, we'll definitely have to link up and hunt or something. Heroes Con. I don't know if anybody has talked about that, but I'm definitely going.
You're definitely going. I'm definitely going.
Yes. Yes, everything is.
As soon as I get paid, I'm buying my tickets, and then
Yep.
I don't know if he's done it yet, but I know South Paul Brad's probably about to secure us a room. Either that, or I'm supposed to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all I need to do is I need to discuss with the girlfriend if we're gonna drive down or fly down. But
for you, it could be either or.
It's an 8-hour drive.
It's an 8-hour drive.
Yeah.
I probably. Well, depends on where gas is in June.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sandusky's like a half hour, 45 minutes north of me. So I'm a little bit more south of there. I'm in Fremont. If you want to Google that location to make it even better.
Oh yeah, Lady Fantastic. Yeah, Nashville's got tons of music.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
No, I mean that's what I think of when I go to Nashville though.
Oh right.
They used to have a world famous. It was like Ernest Tubbs record shop. Lots of bands played there, but it was a great record store. So you could find country stuff all day long in the record store. Yeah,
I've never been to Nashville, but I was in Knoxville, and that's where it was a beautiful city and town. But I was kind of in the outskirts and stuff. But I can't talk. Still kind of amped from that game. It's still kind of surreal that we won, but linked up with an LCS there, and they've been somebody I mess with online. What is up, Callie? Hopefully you're having a fantastic night, my dude.
Yeah, it was a crazy game. All the injuries back and forth.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing.
God.
Yeah, that was crazy. I hate seeing injuries like that in any game.
I mean, it's always been a thing. I never thought we'd get to the point where, I've seen them like pause games because somebody was injured, but I never thought we'd get to the point where somebody, they'd stop the game because somebody got totally wrecked. But, I mean, that was a weird situation. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen
this year has definitely been.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody,
Nope.
CPR on the field. Usually it's
I've been watching football. I'm 33. I've been watching football since I've been 6 or 7 years old, and I've never seen that.
I've never seen anything like that. So I mean,
the only thing that was
everybody the next day was like, we need to address safety. That has happened one time in my 37 years of existence. So it's not that common. I don't think that's really ever happened.
Brian Shazier, when he got paralyzed, that was the last time I seen an injury like that, but he wasn't getting CPR on the field and stuff.
I mean, stuff like that. So, I mean, it was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. This whole season's been nuts. Whole season.
Yeah, for real.
The all season's not going to be any better. Hey, Tito, I hope you got your package.
What is up, Tito? Hopefully you have an amazing night. Hang on, we have another guest. Kyle Wheelchair wants to join us. Wheelchair Superheroes.
Wheelchair.
I can't look out.
Oh, did you just lag out?
That happens. I was lagging a little bit earlier.
I heard him chopping in and out, and then it cut out.
Yeah. Yeah, Tito, I got your package in the mail. I think Friday I put it in the mail. Something like that. So you should have it either today or you should have it. Well, no, you probably have it Monday or Tuesday.
Dude, I have a lot of packages I need to send out. Speaking of that, Brian, I forgot all about it. I have 3 or 4 packages over here. I forgot that I never shipped out his birthday package.
I got to ship one out to Empire Comics. I got to ship one out to him. Last night on my live stream, I literally just asked a question, chat a question, and he was the first person to answer it right. And I was like, all right, you want a mystery box? And he was like, for real? I'm gonna start randomly doing that. I'm gonna start randomly asking questions to the chat. It might not be every episode. It might be once a month, but I'm gonna randomly ask them questions, and whoever answers it first is getting something.
Yeah. Once I get a laptop and stuff like that, I'll be able to do random giveaways and stuff like that too. But that's always a good idea to just slap them randomly mid live stream for the people that actually hang out for sure.
Oh, I was way behind. Brian did his 900 subscriber giveaway, and I gave a prize away to that, and Alan ended up winning it, and I think I shipped it out last weekend. So I was like, "Hey, Alan, it's coming." And he was like, "Oh shit, I forgot all about it."
Yeah, when I got the Daredevil Born Again, and I messaged Beckerman, I was like, "Hey man, I just finally got your package," because he asked me if I ever read that story, and I was like, "No man, it's one I missed back in the day." He just straight ordered it to me from Amazon, so shout out to Beckerman for that.
He said in the private chat he's still in here.
Hang on. It's my first time ever having 3 people.
What's up?
What's up?
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, there we go. It sounds a little bit laggy. Oh, okay.
What is
yeah. I don't know.
This is nuts.
Yeah, that's I'm kind of holding out. Like if Brian did for his giveaway, he's doing a laptop. So I was going to buy one earlier, but he kind of reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to be doing this for people in the community, and whoever wins that is more than well deserving." So I'm holding out for that. If I win it, great. But if not, I'm going to be buying one next month anyway. So,
dude, the facsimiles this year, like next month, getting ASM 129. I know
just got this one.
I just got that one. I just got the Hulk one and She-Hulk one facsimiles. There's a X-Men one coming out later this year. I've already got it on my subscription. X-Men one from like the 60s and from the 90s run are both coming out this year.
They're giving like the Jim Lee massive printed #1. That's getting a facsimile.
Which I mean, I don't see why you couldn't just go to a flea market and dig and find.
Or just go to a dollar bin and just pick one out, just a regular one.
They're everywhere, but
Right. I dig them to hate on facsimiles. To hate on facsimiles really, it kind of rubs me the wrong way, because for me, like not a book like this, but like let's say the first appearance of Deadpool or something like that, I'm never going to own that book. Probably it's more of an expensive book. So to be able to have it in a facsimile and still read that like first printing and still look at the original ads, that's great for the comic community, I think.
That book fluctuates though. Just wait. Like before the movie was announced, that book was like, you could get that book for like $100 to $200.
Right.
Shot back up.
Oh yeah, I'm just using that for an example or something.
Like X-Men 1 from like the original run.
Right. Or like the facsimile. I think they just had Ultimate Fallout as a facsimile and stuff.
Yeah. I got one of those. Was it? There's some that are obtainable. I just would rather get a copy that I can read and
same.
Keeping it in good shape. Or I can always, like I'll buy like the facsimile, and then that way if I want to buy like some books, it's impossible to find not graded.
Right.
Find like a Punisher that's not graded. First Punisher not graded. Everybody's got that book slabbed by now. So.
Right. Yeah, I'd rather buy the facsimile and then take my $100-$200 and buy Spawn books that I don't have for my collection.
Yeah.
What is up, John? Kicks and Comics with Kids. Hopefully you're having a great night, man. Always great to see you live.
You're good, Kyle. StreamYard's being a little crazy today.
Yeah, it was weird. What up, Sith? Caught the first tail end of your stream and then caught the recap here this morning when I was making breakfast and coffee. I had it playing in the background.
I'm torn between doing 2 things next year, because this year I'm working on my ASM run. I'm trying to get as much of that done as I can. So, but next year I'm thinking about either making my goal to work on my Spawn run, because I know I can pretty much finish that if I put all my time and effort into it. I think the only big book is the First Gunslinger. That would be the only expensive one I really have to.
So there's a chunk of like 50 or 60 books, and every single one of them is at least $100. At least $100.
Yeah.
So for me, that's one of my lifelong goals, to have an entire Spawn run. Yeah. But I only get them in the wild. I have every Spawn book I almost have a long box full now, and every book I found is in the wild. I don't buy a single one online.
Yeah. So, I'm either thinking about doing that or doing DC's Kirby stuff, where like Forever People, OMAC, New
Right.
Gods,
It probably will.
doing all that stuff. So I can't figure out which one I want to do, but I'm thinking about doing Spawn. I really love Spawn. I need to get in hard on that. I might do both. Like, I'll do both and just see how that goes. Either way it goes, I'll get a whole bunch, of two different things. I might not complete the Spawn run. But
Yeah. And if at some point McFarlane's like, hey, the Spawn movie's like actually in development and everything, those books are going to skyrocket.
Oh yeah. Well, he's already announced that Jamie Foxx has said he's playing.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they're actually filming it and all that. So, hang on, we have Kyle waiting in the background. Let's see if it brings him in here.
Sup?
What's up?
Am I good? Am I live?
Yeah, I think so. It was just cutting in and out real bad for a wheelchair. I'm not sure. StreamYard's always real anal about the connections. If it's not perfect, then it doesn't like you.
Well, I ain't no perfect connection, but I figured what the hell.
Yeah. Still a perfect kind of guy, man. That's all that matters.
Oh, you're so full of it. Thanks. I'll behave myself though.
So, I have like 1 through like 30. I'm almost probably complete on that. It's just some of the ones that I'm gonna have to actually like go to shows and stuff that probably find in the wild.
You got 1 through 30 of what?
Spawn. He said he wishes me luck on finding the low sprint run spawns of the wild. I pretty much have all those from last year. That was the main bulk of everything. I'm starting to run into the ones where I'm going to have to go to like cons and like bigger comic book stores to actually find the more expensive books.
I've got 1 through 14, and then I've got sporadic ones under 100, but that wouldn't be probably hard to finish that up. And then I've got like two. I've got 2 between 100 to 200, and then I've got 200 pretty much, like from 240 on. So it's not a whole lot I'd have to get.
Yeah, I'm current from like 280 to current, and then like I'm up to like 120, 130 on those books.
I think the newest Spawn I have is 60, but 59 and 60 are newsstands. I got like a dozen newsstands.
Yeah, I got this new standoff there, and that's my like rarest book in my collection.
Yeah, there you go. Issues 120 to 140 were like really low.
Yeah, that's right where I'm at, Dracula.
That's your Spawn. The Gunslinger Spawn was like 170 something or something, wasn't it?
Dude, it's very it's like 120 to like 170 ish. It's very sporadic. Some books are attainable. Some books are like $100, $150 a piece because they were such low sprint runs.
Jesus.
I know anything from like 1 through 80, I won't pay anything more than like $5, $6, $7 for.
Yeah, the first what is it? The flea market that I've been going to. I've been digging through their bins, and I have not run across not one issue of Spawn, which is
really
dig through. I haven't dug through everything yet. I was like, dude, I should be seeing them here. I found 7 copies of Death Blow #1.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, well, if I found 7 copies of this, well, I haven't seen not like one Spawn book, period. So
you got a Spawn collector there that doesn't want to let go of them.
Maybe. I mean, this dude, he does not care. To him, comic books are just like I don't even think he has a collection. I think he just buys stuff and sells it, which is, I guess, the best way you want to be. If you sell comic books, you don't want to get,
honestly, if you sell them, you don't want to, whatever you sell, you don't want to be invested in.
Right. Yeah. I have a Spawn plug, I call him, at my flea market. I met him last year, and every time I would go there every weekend, he would bring more and more Spawn books. And all winter, he's been collecting Spawns and saving them and only pulling them out when I text him and say I'm coming to the flea market.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's got good stuff, and he's definitely willing to wheel and deal. Like if I throw him an offer or something. He literally told me when I first got there, he was like, if you get like enough to fill up like a short box or a long box, I'll cut you a heck of a deal. And I was like, ooh, I wish I had that much time. Sit here and just dig through everything, just get stuff at one time, like a whole short box or long box at once.
Right. Yeah, I don't collect for value too much. I always I'm a big advocate for this. I'm a anything before like 1985. I love all the artwork. I love all the stories. I love all the writers. I think it's beautiful and phenomenal, but it doesn't resonate for me. So I don't have any nostalgic value for anything like that. So I'd rather have like my Spawn books over like some Silver Age or Golden Age
Well,
keys
there
or
you
something
go.
like that.
So you don't want nothing around
I think
1885?
Callie's talking about that one.
Yeah, that book. That was that funny. Funny about that Spawn. That was actually what made me start collecting Spawn. That
Really?
was one of the
Really?
yeah. That was one of the first covers I ever seen on my like local LCS when I was a kid.
This is Greg Capullo. This is one of Greg Capullo's Spawn books. Which
Yeah, it was. It was okay. I agree. Biggie Shag.
everybody who works on Spawn ends up being a big deal. Like Greg Capullo, like all the artists end up being a big deal. But yeah, I love this.
Oh right.
The Santa
Yeah,
hat.
Capullo's amazing. Brett Booth, he's on Gunslinger right now, and he's one of the best artists in the game, in my opinion.
He is phenomenal. I've been following his stuff for a while.
All right, Taylor. Drink one, you 1880s old. Again, I'm on somebody else's stream, so I won't cuss, but here, I'll do it at a distance. Can we see him? Can we see him? From a distance.
Yeah, I keep my content semi family friendly, but I do have a
I've tried, but sometimes it slips out.
How can
Right,
you stay
right.
family friendly with Taylor and
See, chat. YouTube doesn't care about chat.
Yeah, which is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that, Taylor? He said YouTube doesn't care about it.
They deem it my responsibility to handle hooligans in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, Lady Fantastic is right. 129 has taken a big dive recently. I've been looking at a few of them online, and like it's now. If you want one, now's a good time to start looking at getting one. Just keep an eye on it, make sure whether they still go down or still stay up. But I've been actually looking at one because they're under. You can find like 0.5s and 1s for like under $1,000 now, and I'm like, oh, kind of a good time to jump, dude. When I first started on YouTube, everybody was buying that book for like $600, $700, $800, and those were like high grades.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, I'll never spend that on a book. And now I was like, dude, I should have bought 5 of them. Like, I should have bought 5 of them suckers, and then just like held on to them, held on to the nicest ones.
I saw somebody I watched on YouTube, Franchise Kicks. He bought literally a singular page from Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man #1 for I think like 12,000. It was just literally one page. It had Spider-Man in it and stuff. It was a good page, but it was one page from the book.
I'm glad I got that in facsimile, so I'll never have to worry about it because I probably never get that one.
Man.
I used to have the Golden Records reprint of it, and I've held more than one copy of it in my hand. That's good.
I need to get a facsimile reprint of AF-15 because I'm never probably going to get that one either, so I might as well get one of the reprints. And you can get those.
I've walked away from getting a half a dozen copies of AF-15 over the years.
Really?
So, yeah.
Just too much? Just didn't want to do it?
I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I just walked away from him. I just didn't care. I could have owned an AF-15 a dozen times over, anywhere from $500 to like $4,000.
Yeah. Oh.
And I just didn't want it.
See, honestly, how I collect is I'm looking at like what's huge, what could be in the next 5 or 10 years be like the next like Hulk or Spider-Man, even though they'll never be replaced, but like our day and age, those kind of comics in like 5, 10, 15 years. That's what I look out for.
New stuff that I see sticking around, the only new stuff that I really see sticking around is like, I have a good feeling that America Chavez will probably still be around. Maybe Kate Bishop, maybe, but
I'm just saying. I'm not saying just Marvel in general. Just anything, indie books, anything. Just any kind of comics that have big power for like years out and stuff like that.
I don't know if Caliber presents #1 heading through the rough right now. That makes no sense.
I know. There's a few of them. I don't know what #1 is. I know like what #5 is. Like one of them first Crow, one of them's first Grendel.
Presents as the first Crow.
I just collect to read, man. Like I read every single issue I buy, so that's about how it is for
The
me.
lower print runs of bigger characters, because modern stuff, there's so many variations of Ultimate Fallout 4.
Oh,
Sure,
yeah.
it's popular, but I mean, I got my copy for $4. So
That's nice.
it's a second print, and I didn't care, and I got it from my
Right.
grandson, and it sits in his box. It's a
For sure.
$5, but it sits in his box. But if there's a lower print run on a bigger character, I mean, Walking Dead 1?
Yeah. I kind of really. It was either Spawn or maybe Walking Dead. Walking Dead 1 is a book I'm gonna get, even though it's
Last of Us right now is popping off. The book's like $150, $200 book. Last of Us #1.
Because a lot of these things are getting made into movies, but I said no. Robert Kirkman actually, is it Kirk? I can never remember. It's Kirkman because I always call him mix him up with Tyler Kirkham. Robert Kirkman tried to hand me copies of Walking Dead 1. I didn't want it. He did some original doodle art. I was like, no, you do zombies, you stay zombie.
My comic shop just got a bunch of restocks of this. This is their Walking Dead #1 local comic book day. I wanted to grab it just because I'm gonna have it slabbed, just so I can represent them.
I'm gonna grab one of the facsimiles. I've been had on my watch list on eBay. Walking Dead 1, the dollar version or whatever, and it's not a lot. And dudes want like near nothing for it, but I'm still holding out that I'll find it in the dollar bin somewhere.
Right. I'm about to be completely have a full run of Walking Dead Deluxe to current. So that's what I've been collecting because I want to read it. I've never read the Walking Dead book at all because I'm not into black and white. So that was kind of, and especially it being a zombie book and stuff like that, I need the blood and gore and the color like that. So shout out again to Gary B, Casual Comic Guy, and Rhino's Comics. They hooked me up. He hooked me up with his LCS. And each week I've been getting like a stack of like 10, 15 Walking Dead Deluxes to catch up.
Yeah, my Spider-Man #1, the first time Miles and Peter meet, is signed by my LCS owner, and people thought I was nuts because he got like a couple hundred with his comic shop on him, when they were doing that. Like he got a Godzilla where it's stepping on his comic book university, and his Spider-Man #1 where they're swinging off his logo or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Just good representing that.
Signed the covers. I'm like, to me, that's priceless. I'm like, that's cool. He just kind of gave them to me. I'm like, autograph.
Agreed. I'm going each week spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars to your shop. Obviously, I'm doing that for a reason. I like your shop. I like the customer service you give me. So, and 5, 10, 15 years from now, they might not be in business. So that's something I can always have.
Yeah.
What is up, Kenneth? Hopefully you're having an amazing night. I appreciate you being here, man. Make sure everybody in chat, make sure you like, comment, and obey on that like button for sure.
I did all that before I jumped on here. I made sure I liked. I made sure.
Nice, appreciate you. That's a good obey for sure.
I'm gotta rein in myself because once January ends, I gotta stop stream peeping for a while. And
why is that?
Behave. I burned up more than 10 times my data, and Apple forgave it.
Oh man!
Unless we get endless data, I'm going down to once a week doing my own stream, and that's it.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Just do whatever it matters for you, for sure. It's always great having you. You're the backbone of the streaming community, man. You can always come in here and
sneaking in here, just being an ass.
Yeah, man. You can always hold a stream together. You're like the glue for the Stream Foundation, man.
I don't know. I still feel bad because up till 3 a.m. I was goofing with Katie on her appearance on G-Spot, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't want to pull away from your time on G-Spot, honey." And she's like, "No, it's okay." She kept 3 hours.
Yeah, it's on the host. Like if you were hanging out for 3 hours on here with me, that is my decision to have you hanging out here the entire time.
Well, I crashed their thing just out of the thread, but I was sending. They'd start talking about stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh wait, here, let's send Katie pictures," and I'm like, "Hey, they're obsessed about Tom Savini. Here's me hanging out smoking fancy cigarettes with Tom.
Left-handed cigarettes.
Left-handed
left-handed.
cigarettes.
Mhm.
I tried not to say that. I'm like, yeah, here's me being happy with Jake Busey and Tom Savini here.
It's okay. It's on my channel. We like to stay medicated around here, so it's
And
all
then,
good.
I caught that last night, but after I got off my stream, I actually set my alarm for like 3 in the morning and like took a nap. Like I took it. Well, no, it wasn't 3 in the morning. It was like 1. It took me like a 3-hour nap after I got off my stream and just like took a nap, relaxed. When I woke up, CJ's stream had just ended, and then
that was so silly. That CJ stream was so silly. We had a blast. We had a
late
blast
night.
on there.
Late night streams are hard for me to catch, except Sis at Saturday at 11. I can always hang out for at least an hour on that one.
Always go back and watch them because, man, even if you
I do. Dude, except like the 3, 4, 5 hour ones, I'll at least catch the first like 10, 15 minutes. But it's hard.
Hell, we turned 9 hours on. We turned like 9 hours on most Insomnia.
Wow.
I did like we did a 10 or 11-hour stream one time on Spontics. That was crazy. I was dude, I literally got done with the stream. I exited out of my computer. I shut everything down and I drug my ass like straight to my bed and just fell over. Like I didn't even have my house code. Like I
would need a serious upgrade on my chair situation. I'd go out and buy like a $400 or $500 chair.
My house coat's still on and no covers and nothing. I was just face down. I woke up on the bed and I was just like, oh my God.
Man.
I did 20 of the 24 hours with Tony Old Wolf's.
Old Wolf, I seen you there all day.
I did 20 of the 24 either in the stream or live, and I had to finally tap out at 3 a.m. I'm like, dude, I can't feel my legs. We cracked $5,000. I can't feel my legs.
For sure. Yeah, it's 7:22 right now, and I'm gonna wrap up at 7:30. That way, if anybody's watching, they can slide over to Matt Wood's channel for the Blasters and hang out with them.
Oh shit! Now we gotta suck hot sauce again on Thursday, right?
Man.
Yeah, I think so. On Maddie's thing. Giveaway.
I ain't even feeling it now. I had to suck on it when I was like congested and stuff and had to flush my sinuses, but I ain't feeling that when I'm even though I told Rob if he sent me some of that ground up powder he snorted, I'd snort 1,000,000 Scoville.
Ooh, man. Yeah, snort some chili powder.
I need to get one of those neti pots and like clean out my sinuses because I'm starting to feel it a little bit.
I need to go out and buy an actual hot sauce that isn't going to murder me, and that's good. Because the choice of hot sauce I picked was not the move. That's the hot sauce you want to put like 1 dollop of shit on, and I chugged it.
I'm definitely just go puss out and just grab the basic that's sitting in there.
See, like I could have grabbed red hot, but I hate Frank's Red Hot sauce, man. I'm just not. That's not for me.
Yeah, it's bland, but I don't need sucking down scorpion pepper chunks.
Yeah, my lips burn. My lips burn for 35 minutes after that.
Like, if anybody wants to get in on it, we're doing the hot sauce action. And I was like, dude, I can't. Like, I had an ulcer years ago, and so I stopped with everything spicy. Now, every once in a while, I eat some Indian food, but other than that, like, I can't.
Hell, I had ass cancer, you big. Here comes a dirty word. You big pussy. I had.
I'm a no shame kind of guy, man. I'm down for anything.
Hot sauce, man.
Eating hot sauce isn't going to affect your. Well, I mean, it might affect your butt, but
eating hot. Yeah, it might not affect your butt. Yeah, come on now.
It'll affect you the next day for sure.
I have a problem with I've eaten so much Indian food, and people were like, I'm dying when I'm on the toilet. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, what are you guys? Are like you're eating it the wrong way, or like?
It's like that spicy. It's probably the spicy curry and stuff.
What curry does to your guts? It just depends. If you got steel guts, curry doesn't mess with it. But curry makes your asshole flap, is what curry does.
Facts.
But yeah, like 20 minutes into that cancer fundraiser, I pulled a 20 just for sucking another thing hot sauce. Yeah,
I saw that. I'm pretty sure that was Cole that donated money for you to drink hot sauce.
I did such stupid stuff. I'm like, hey, somebody donate $20. I'll do a shot of hot sauce. Bam, there's a $20. We're talking about the 40-year-old virgin, and I'm like, yeah, I'd get waxed on screen if somebody donated $100. 3 freaking minutes into it, hey, the $100 is in. You got to get waxed. All right. So,
What'd you wax?
Oh, since we had the grandson this weekend, I couldn't do it yet. But
I owe you wax.
Caroline has declared that I have to have my waxed on a live stream. So
I would have picked $100 and told you to wax one of your eyebrows off.
And see, I would have if she, because I even said it right there on the thing. I was like, hey, you can name the body part that I got to get waxed. I'm glad it wasn't my taint and above.
I would have picked eyebrows because I can't see your taint or anything. If you wax one of your eyebrows off and it's bald, we can all enjoy that.
And I thought that was what was going to be, but she's like, no, you're getting your ass waxed. I paid $100, so I got to get my ass waxed. And I'm going to be like down on the screen or my face.
Might as well get it bleached while you're down there, man.
And then since people need to really see me doing it, I'm also getting a patch of my chest hair yanked out when we do it. So I think I'm
good on that, man. That would hurt.
You know, but you're gonna hear me yelp when I'm getting my ass waxed, and then I'm gonna have part of my chest.
Nice. Someone needs to
right there.
Someone needs to clip that and send it to Roscoe so we can turn it into a music video.
Lady Fantastic. She's the one that threw the $100 in. She's like, yeah, you're gonna get tortured. And I'm like, all right, well, my word is bond. So
later, Dr. Van Hoo, I appreciate you stopping out, man. You have an amazing night.
Yeah, Doctor, I shouted out in my Brian LCS video. I shouted out your channel. I just found your channel. It's
nice.
So dude, Brian's giving away a computer for his 1,000.
2 of them. Check his newest short. He talks about it in that one.
Oh man, I guess I gotta do a video or something for that because I wouldn't say no to winning a computer. Problem is, my wife would get it, but but.
No, same with me, man. Win or lose, I would love to have that. But there's so many. I keep going back to his original video, and I check the people that comment laptop. And each person that comments, they're more than deserving, and for that for sure, man. So
I was dogging Roscoe on his last video because he did that.
You can't embarrass me. Side note, you can't embarrass me. I have no shame. I have literally no shame. I'm the last person that can get embarrassed about anything.
I will contest you with that one, but we'll see.
That's fine.
But I dogged Roscoe a little bit because I love that video where he's like dance party part 2 and up in there and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey man, you missed a good one. He could have put in my little bouncing back and forth. Hey, I'm cancer free in remission doing my dance. I was like, you missed a shot with that one because you should have put that one in there.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be another one.
Yeah,
I was actually the first person you showed in that one. I was pretty hyped for that. Honored.
I could not contain myself when that doctor told me that because I wasn't.
Oh, I'm sure, man.
I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting your PSA levels are low. See you in 6
right.
months. You know, he went, nope. We're gonna call you cancer free in remission. Bam.
I know how it goes. I lost both my grandparents to cancer. I sat with my grandma when she was doing chemo and losing her hair and everything. So I know how all that goes.
I lucked out though. Seeing I wouldn't out here, though I do still have my eyebrows. See, now if you'd have made the bid, I wouldn't have my eyebrows.
Yeah, she lost her eyebrows and everything.
I wouldn't have been a puss if you'd have said an eyebrow. I'd have been like, no, I'll do both. I ain't worried about it. Hell, if somebody goes in and throws another $100 in there before that thing closes up, I'll shave my eyebrows live. I don't know about waxing them, but I'll shave my eyebrows live. I don't care.
So it's almost 7:30. So we're gonna do the. Hang on, can we do the? Hang on, Tylax. I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna blow you up. You go. Do that. There we go. What do you got going on this week?
Saturday, as always, hang out with your hangout. If you want to come hang out. Door's always open. You know, I'll drop a link in the chat if you want to come hang out and show stuff you recently picked up, showed something, you know, that you really like that's in your collection, or just hang out. We'll talk about anything and everything under the sun. Community hangout, you know, no rules, just, you know, whatever. And then Sunday, I'm doing my top 10. I'm doing a live stream for my top 10 records I picked up in 2022 because I almost forgot to do that. So there'll be that. So I think that's pretty much all I've got coming up next weekend.
Perfect. How about you, Kyle? What do you got?
I don't know. The next couple of weeks, I got just coming from all around the world, so I'm gonna be doing a little more than shorts, popping them opening. I do need to do. I was gonna do a top 10 to start, top 50 to start the year, but my top 50, I'm gonna do a live stream, and it ain't just gonna be my top 50 comic books. It's gonna be like my top 50 things in my collection, because I got to throw my Wayne Gretzky address and autographs in there, and old baseball cards, and 1880s and 1840s comics, 1840s comics ephemera. Drink, Taylor. So,
Perfect. I'm gonna blow myself up, and we're gonna wrap it up, guys. But for me this week, I got Bearded and Cole's comic covers 2022 coming out. I still got to edit that. I got a couple more shout out videos. I'm always doing those just to show out for the community. Got my Friday positivity video. You guys got a sneak peek of all the books I got this week, so I'm going to do an official haul video. So I'll have that this week. And other than that, man, I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. Das Comics coming in at the end. Let me solo it back. Appreciate both you boys hanging out. Anybody's always welcome to hang out with my streams. And other than that, man, I hope you guys are doing great. And as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. And we're going to wrap it up. See you later, guys.